Today is something of an exciting day, but it's also a little bit of a sad day, because today I am selling my lovely Lotus Exige V6S. And I know for some people this may come as something of a surprise. I've had the car a year now. Doesn't seem like that, but it's just coming up for a year. And yeah, and some people, well, they know what I'm like with my cars. So the first big question is, of course, why am I selling it? I can't really think why I'm selling it, actually. Yeah, I think why am I selling it? I think it's mainly because I've had Lotuses, many Lotuses over the years, and I guess I fancied a change, try something different, and yeah, just sort of have a change, really. It's been an absolutely fantastic car to own. Not had any problems with it at all. The only thing I've had to do is put fuel in it. And one thing I didn't mention was that when the car went in for a service, even the service was free of charge, because this car came with a service pack and I didn't have to pay a penny to have it serviced. So it really has been a very cost-effective car to own. It's been fantastic fun, and I've really not had any problems with it. If I have to be honest, though, an embarrassing thing for me to admit is that I've done less than 1,000 miles in this car since I owned it. And a lot of people will probably be frustrated to hear that I haven't really used it at all. I've not done all the things that most people do with these kind of cars, like take them on a track, do a road trip. But that doesn't detract from the fact I really have enjoyed owning this car. Even if I take it out on B roads on a Sunday morning, that's all I want to do with it. If I'm really honest, the longest distance I've done in this car was on the day I bought it, when I drove it back from the dealership. So that's not a very good admission, really. So before the car goes, I just thought I'd give a quick summary of some of the great things about the car, some of the good things and some of the bad things. So here's some of the good things about this car, some of the things I've really enjoyed about this car. Firstly, has to be the performance. This car is the fastest car I've ever owned, and to be honest, it's probably the fastest car I'll ever own, because I really don't want anything faster than this. It really is a astonishingly fast car. The acceleration is brutal. In fact, it's so fast that when I first really pushed it, I ended up feeling dizzy, literally feeling dizzy, with the force of the acceleration. I can't think of any car for the money that is as fast as this. Secondly, the looks of the car. It really does, whatever angle you look at it, it really does look a stunning car. You can literally just stand there with a glass of wine and just look at it. Everybody comments on how good the car looks, and yeah, they're always very positive. Everybody takes pictures of it, that kind of stuff. So it's a very good looking car. Third, for me, the fact that it's handmade in Britain makes it very special, because when you're out on the road you really don't see many of them. It really is an exclusive car to own. The next one, this is probably going to come over as completely controversial to most Lotus enthusiasts and to many racing car enthusiasts. I really like the paddle shift on this car. I know a lot of journalists have criticised it, but for me, when you've got the paddle shift on and in sport mode, it really is good. I have to say as well, a lot of people may not be aware of this, but having the paddle shift version of the car saves you over £200 a year in road tax, because the official emissions on the paddle shift version are much less than that of the manual version. And then finally is the sound of the car. This car really does make an awesome noise from the sound of the engine.
Watch this, here we go. Woo!
And And one of the things, again, going back to the paddle shift version, when you're in sport mode, it actually automatically blips the throttle when you downshift. So all those things combined make this a really fantastic car to own. What about the downsides? Well, not many really. For me, just a couple of niggles. The first one is the plastic in the inside of the car. There's a lot of plastic making up the dash, the centre console, etc, etc. And to be fair, given how much you pay for this car, I would certainly like to see better quality materials inside it. And the second thing, and this is going to seem a total hypocritical thing to say, but the performance of the car is the other downside. I know at the start of the video I said the performance was the thing that made it. There are two sides to the performance coin, if you like, and that is, this car is brutal. And there doesn't seem to be any way of toning down the acceleration and power of the car. It just really is a brutally fast car to drive. But that's it really. It's been a fantastic car to own. I'm sorry I didn't do any road trips or track days or anything like that in it. I really should have done. But there you go. But have I got another car lined up? Absolutely. I've already got something lined up to replace it with, which I feel is equally as exciting to own and drive. Very sort of similar type of car, and I'll be showing you that in the very near future. But for now, it's time to wave the Lotus Exige goodbye. Yeah. Right. You all right? Yeah. Oh, I think, yeah. That is going to hit. It is. Definitely is. I think you need to come back. Well, that was a bit of an experience because I had to load the Lotus onto a low loader. The driver couldn't actually fit in the car and someone had to watch the car going onto the loader. So because of it being so powerful, he let me do it. Go. There we go, got it on myself. I'm really pleased with myself. We did it. Actually drove it on the ramp myself, and I don't ever want to do that again. That was a really scary experience. Yeah. Oh, there she is, look. I'll be sorry to see her go.